Let's talk about creatine. Now what I have in my hands is the most studied and safest supplement in the world. So why am I qualified to talk about this? First things first, I'm a gym bro who has taken creatine for most of my gym journey. And secondly, I spent 5 years in med school, so you're in good hands and you're about to receive top-notch information. So what is creatine and how exactly does it work? First, I want you to know we produce creatine in our bodies naturally. Creatine is just an amino acid and it participates in the production of energy. I want you to follow me here. Our body uses ATP, which is adenosine triphosphate, meaning that it has 3 phosphates. So we use ATP as our source of energy. Any movement that you do, for example, anything that I'm doing right now, moving my hand from here to here, this is using up ATP. When ATP is used up, it loses a phosphate and then it becomes ADP. Now, ADP cannot be utilized by the body, so its hormone needs to be converted back into ATP, and that's where creatine comes in. Creatine will contribute an extra phosphate to ADP and turn it back into ATP, meaning that you have more energy. Here's the problem. Our body only produces a limited amount of creatine that only lasts for seconds, which is why if you're doing intense exercises, you're lifting heavy weights and things like that, your energy will finish real quick. But lucky for you, if you're supplementing with creatine, means that you have more of that stored energy. So here's what it will do for you. It will make your workouts last longer. You'll be able to push more in the gym and you'll be able to go stronger. Actually, some meta-studies suggest that supplementing with creatine will increase your upper body strength by 4.5 kg and your lower body lifts up to 11 kg. And personally, I noticed that from July all the way up to August, I wasn't taking any supplements at all. And my bench press, first of all, took a hit. I lost about 5 kg from that lift. And my squat also took a hit. In May and June, when I was taking creatine, I was able to squat about 120 kg. When I stopped taking creatine, my squat also suffered and went down to only 100 kg. And that same 100 kg, I wasn't even able to do it for 10. I was only able to do it for about 6. But when I got these in, I got back on this one and I'm supplementing with it right now, and my squat has gone up to 120 kg again. So I can second those studies. Now, those are not the only benefits. If you lift weights like me and you want to look bigger, you are in luck because creatine pulls water into the muscles, making you have that nice round look. You know, your muscles looking a bit fuller. That's not all. Your brain likes creatine. Studies show that if you're supplementing with creatine, your memory, attention, and cognitive function will improve, especially in the elderly folk and those that are sleep deprived. So what are we saying? Even ordinary people who don't go to the gym can benefit from creatine. So if you're serious about your gym journey, you need this in your stack. You need creatine in your stack because it will help your workouts last longer. It will be able to give you that 10% boost in strength, meaning that you'll be able to pull more weight, meaning that you'll be able to add more tension to your muscle, meaning that you'll be able to build more muscle. Creatine has also been shown to reduce depression and, of course, the brain function. You need that. So at Nutrivite, we have this creatine here on sale. It's only 460 kwacha. It's micronized and flavored and gives you a whopping 60 servings. What's on the market right now is usually about 150 grams. This is 300 grams. And that 150 grams, they will charge you probably something like a 250 kwacha or 320. If we add that by 2 months, that's about 500 or about 640 kwacha. But this, for 2 months, you'll be getting it for 460 kwacha. You can't miss that deal. So head over to shop.nutrivite.com, shop.nutrivite.com, and get yourself one of these. I'm delivering throughout Zambia. So don't wait, these are moving quite quick. They'll be out of stock soon, so get yourself one while you can. Thank you very much. See you in the next one.